Well, Kate and Will have touched down in Boston, and little Miss Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, said, I'ma shut shit down. She said, I am coming out. Yes, you wanted to put out your trailer about you and Harry on the day we touch down in Boston and take our shine, but I'm gonna come to this gala. I don't know even what, I think it's called Earthshot or something, some gala they're at tonight, and the girl dressed down. The green gown. Kate in the green gown, absolutely gorgeous. I didn't even pay attention to William. I didn't see William. At this point, William, the most I can say about him is I just think he needs to let his hair go. I just think that he needs to let it go. Shock people, come out one day with a bald head. Bald men, they can pull it off. But I'm just like, Kate, every time I have seen her come out since she's been out here in the States, she's looked really good, and that is on purpose. She knows eyes are going to be watching. And quite honestly, with this trailer coming out, I did see the trailer, and I'm just kind of like, what is this about to be? What is this about to be? Because she's like, I'm gonna tell our story from our mouths, like from my side. So what is this about to be, this series? Like, yet again, I think it was a good trailer to get people to like watch it. A lot of people found it to be cringy and stuff like that, but I'm just like, I'm interested. I will watch. I want to hear your side. What is it that you have to say? But honey, your sister-in-law, I think that's her sister, your sister-in-law is out here running shit. She's out here running shit. And you guys are in Cali, or they were in Cali, or she was in Indiana. She had some conference there, and I saw like the little picture framed centerpieces. That was really fucking weird. Let me know if you saw that. But like, I'm just thinking, I know that Meghan is watching this. I know that she is seeing this. People have talked so much shit about her podcast, the way that she dresses, just anything that has to do with Meghan, like it has not stopped. And if you notice, I have not talked about Meghan, Harry, none of them for a minute, because anytime I just look at it, it's just constant shit of them talking about how she looks, pictures, the baby, like old shit. And I'm just like, you guys, please. But now they've got something new with this dang on Netflix documentary coming out, and they're all like seething. They can't wait for it to come out. They literally cannot wait to come out. And for people to hate this woman so bad, they literally count down to when her podcast will come out so that they can talk mad shit about it. It's the strangest thing. So I haven't really talked about royal family shit because it's super fucking toxic. It's super fucking toxic. I don't know how Meghan deals with it. I can say, like, people say a lot of shit about her and how she's narcissistic and she lies and this, that, and the other. I mean, I do see some things that are off, but the hate that she gets is, I can't even wrap my head around it. I would never be able to show my face anywhere. I don't know how she does it. And I know people are going to say she does it because she wants that attention. She doesn't care what attention it is, negative or positive. Because she's a narcissist, but I really don't know how she does it. So I'll definitely be watching the new documentary with Harry and Meghan, kind of interested in it. And then, so this drops in December, right? And then apparently Harry's book is dropping come January. So this is the whole like rollout, takedown they got going on. They said, we're going to hit you at the end of the year. We're going to hit you at the beginning of the year. And it's gonna be a mess. She's gonna have to talk about Kate making her cry, or Kate making her cry, or her making Kate cry. They're gonna have to talk about the father and the issues that they have with Harry and William. It's gonna be talked about, and the royal family is going to be watching every fucking minute of it. And I don't know what action is gonna be taking place. So it's gonna be interesting. We're watching this in real time yet again. Crazy shit happening, but I just had to get on here and say that Kate did dress down. That green dress is fucking everything. I loved the fit, the tailoring. Whoever her stylist is, you fucking did that. Whoever tailored that shit to perfection on her body. The dress was made for her. I don't even know who the designer is. I should probably look that up, but amazing, amazing, absolutely amazing. Let me know if you agree or not. I have my Chinese I'm gonna get into, and I have been watching the morning show on Apple TV. It has like all these people in it. All these people. Every time every news thing, I'm like, I know that person, but it has Jennifer Aniston, it has Reese Witherspoon, like Steve Carell, Billy Crudup, however the fuck you say his last name, but I've seen him in a lot of shit. Just a lot of people. Mia, oh, I love her. Great actress. I've seen her in a lot of things. I've been enjoying it. So that's gonna be my Friday night, eating Chinese food and watching morning show, because I have nothing better to do with myself. But you can probably get really, really high. Yeah, but that's it. I think Kate looked amazing, and I'm gonna see what Mama's gonna bring. I saw that William also met with President Biden. They got a nice little pic. So they are now on their turf, meaning Harry and Meghan, and I'm sure they are not feeling it. I am sure they do not like seeing Prince William and Kate popping around the United States, doing their walkabouts around the United States. This is their turf. The drama. I love it. Getting some Jamaican food. I'm so hungry. I got oxtails. Christian's ordering. And then there's a really weird ass Target over here. I've never seen a Target look like that. And I kind of want to go in there and explore it. But I'm hungry as shit. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Yes. It's a really pretty bottle. Amazing. Holy hell. Got my cocoa bread, my oxtails. Holy shit. So I woke up this morning hearing that Keke Palmer is pregnant, and I am just like over the moon for her, because I feel like I've seen her kind of like grow up and just like do her thing, and she's so talented. And she was on SNL when she did this announcement of her pregnancy, very much like Beyonce, and she like showed her little belly and everything, and it was freaking adorable. And I'm just like, wow, she's an inspiration. But it does make me think about myself in some ways. I like believe we're the same age or close to it at least. Let me make sure. I believe we're like the same age. Let me look. Pause. Yeah, she's literally 29. I'm 29. We're the same age. That's what I thought. And it just really makes me think about like where I am at life and what she's been able to do, like the drive and ambition, the talent, the work ethic that she has, and what she's been able to accomplish in her 29 years. It's just amazing, and it is inspiring to me to like get my shit together, because I'm like, oh my gosh, she's 29, she's having this baby, she's coming off of all these cool projects, she's on SNL doing this announcement, like she's just ultimate fucking cool it girl to me. Like I think Keke's really effing cool. And it just really like, I got emotional, and I don't even know why, because I don't know Keke. Like I got emotional because I'm just like, oh my god, here I am, 29 years old, and what do I have to show for it? You know, like, what have I done of note? What have I done of, you know, like, sometimes it feels like I'm just wasting my time and I'm just floating along, but yet I'm scared to do something different, and shake up my world, and because I'm comfortable where I'm at, and it's just like a whole bunch of conflicting things. But when I look at her and all the things she's been able to do and accomplish in her 29 years, and I look at myself, and I know they say you're never supposed to compare yourself and this and another, and there's so much time, But it does just light a fire under your ass to be like, okay, I really need to, what do I want to do? Who am I in this world? What do I want to be? You know? And it's just like, at the end of the day, I don't even know why we're here. And forgive me for just like doing this random rambling. I don't know. I think about it all the time. Like, why are we here floating on this rock? I have no effing clue. It's the weirdest thing to me. When I get a little too high, I be thinking about that shit too much. It's the weirdest thing to me, but we don't know. We're here. So while I'm here, I'm thinking, am I making the most of this? Am I making the most of this? I'm just like, and then I start thinking about myself and like, am I ever gonna have a kid? Is that in my cards? Like, is that ever gonna be me? Like, it's just a lot. It brought up a lot of emotions. I am so beyond happy for her. I think she's gonna be an incredible mom. I don't know why I want her to see her with like a little girl, but I know she'll be happy with whatever. But it was just so cool. And if you don't know who like Keke Palmer is, she was in Akeelah and the Bee. She was just recently in Nope. She is a very talented actress, dramatic actress. She did a lot of shows on like Nickelodeon, True Jackson VP. Like, she had her own talk show at one point. She does a lot of hosting. Like, the girl is out there and she's just fucking talented. You just have to look her up. But yeah, it just like made me think. So like all morning I've just kind of been like having this introspection of like thinking about life and like, what do I want, my needs, my, you know, what's next for me. So that's why I feel like it's really important for me to like take the step of like not being scared to get my own space. So like saving my money, getting my shit up, doing what I need to do so I can like have my own space. And then like when I have my own space, I do also feel like I'll be able to like get more in tune into like me, because it's just me. Like and I see Christian with his space, and like I've already seen him like growing so much and just like having different experiences and this, that, and the other. And I just think it's a healthy move, and I'm kind of excited about it. I'm nervous about it. I'm excited about it, but I do feel like I need to prove to myself that I can take care of myself on my own. You know, I'm like damn near 30 years old and I've never had to take care of myself on my own. That's fucking ridiculous and embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing. So yeah, like I'm kind of trying to just like get in my headspace and just get in my game of like what it is that I want to do going forward with my life, and really thinking about those things and like not talking myself out of it, I guess. Like if I get an idea, I'll start making all types of excuses as to why I can't do it, you know? Okay, so that clip, I was so effing emotional yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I don't know what was going on. Like, I still very much feel the way that I feel, but I was very, like, heightened emotions. And essentially, I'm just, like, needing to get my shit together. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in my future. I have nothing but opportunity. Who the fuck knows what's gonna happen in this crazy-ass life of ours? So, yeah. I'm more excited, intrigued, curious, and just gonna focus on myself and what it is that I want to do for me, as opposed to other people and worrying about their feelings and this, that, and other, and blah blah blah. So I guess that's what I was trying to really say yesterday, and just I was comparing myself to where Keke is. There's like no fucking comparison, obviously, but it was more so like an age thing of where she is and where I am, and just like being inspired by her work ethic, and just wanting to get myself in a better situation. But I'm sure that's to come. I definitely do feel like once I get my own space, I'll have more space to do what it is that I want to do. I'm not like bothering anybody, and not in any like time constraints. I can do my art, I can do my jewelry, I can do my videos, and it's my space, you know? So I'm really looking forward to that. But in other news, I did see that another trailer came out for the Meghan and Harry documentary. That's going to be coming out on Netflix on the 8th. and apparently another one on the 15th. So they're doing 2 drops. And I just thought it was a little interesting that they're dropping on a Thursday versus like the Friday, because typically they drop new stuff on Friday. And in my head, I'm like, is there going to be some other shit happening on Thursday on the 8th, and that's why they're deciding to drop it on Thursday and not the Friday? Or Kate and William going to be doing some event that they want to up show or whatever the hell, because they did drop that first one when they arrived in Boston. So it's all just very interesting, this feud between Meghan, Harry, and William and Kate, the brothers and the wives, and it's just like the father in between. It's drama, and it's like you can't look away. And apparently with this, we'll just listen to it, with this trailer coming out, they're coming, like there's a lot that they're going to say, so we're going to listen to it.
It's really hard.
Let me turn this up.
It's really hard to look back on it now and
this
go,
is Harry.
What on earth happened?
And what's interesting to me is like, it's very personalized. Like there's a camera in the car with them, there's cameras following them every which way they, like they're there. And it is interesting. It makes me think back to like all the things I've seen where they were saying, oh, Meghan has a camera on her, Meghan has a mic on her, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I wonder, like, maybe there could be some credence to that possibly, because this, literally in this first clip, you could see Meghan and Harry in their car and the camera's there. So like they gave Netflix a very, very personal opportunity to come in and see their lives, which I will say is kind of conflicting from what it is that they said that they wanted. They wanted privacy. They didn't really want to be in that life. But then when I think about it, it's more so they were dealing with the stuff with Meghan and the royal family literally just not giving a fuck with what was going on. A lot of racism, a lot of just shit, and they wanted to get away from that. However, I do feel like a little bit, and I might get shit for this, I kind of feel like they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They want to have the titles, they want to have the notoriety, they want to have that connection, they still want to have that bag from the royal family, they want all of that, but they don't want to have to live and do life as the royal family sees fit. I don't know. There's a lot of shit that has gone on behind the scenes, apparently, that we're going to see, that has happened with the royal family and the firm, the establishment, and how they were, I don't know if, what would be really, not funny, but would be interesting if like the firm is intricately like doing all this shit. Like they planned all this shit, like they wanted it to go this way so that Meghan would get out of the way, that they would leave. And maybe they didn't think that Harry would go with her. Because it just seems to me like there have been all, like we've never seen this before. And it's like now because we have Meghan come in, who's a black woman and very modernized and very different than what they're used to. It's like, oh my god, we've got to do something about this. And I'm wondering, like, was this the whole plan from the start to create this discord? And that's why they never listened to Meghan and Harry's concerns and what it is that they were saying, because they really just wanted to get them the fuck out of the way, but they did not think Harry would go with her. They didn't think that. So I don't know. Let's listen.
Hear that? That is the sound of hearts breaking all around the world.
She's becoming a royal rock star.
And that's true. They say she was like a royal rock star. And I remember when she first came out and we all knew about Meghan, it was like this frenzy, Meghan. Everybody was so about it. And then it was like this harsh turn. And I'm trying to figure out where exactly and pinpoint where exactly and what event made that happen. I don't think I can remember. I don't remember. If you guys know that exact moment, event, or situation which made this whole thing turn, was it the Oprah interview? Because they were already leaving, you know, and I'm talking about with like the media and the public being so hard on Meghan, because the public did love Meghan at one point in the beginning. What happened between that, the Oprah interview, that had people change their minds so much about Meghan and Harry? Or was it the Oprah interview? Because everybody was like, they loved Meghan, and now very much so hate her.
everything changed.
Everything changed,
There's a hierarchy of the family.
obviously.
But there's also planting of stories.
There was a war.
So they're saying there was also planting of stories. Planting by who? Planting by who, Harry? I want to know. And that's what I was saying before. Like, maybe the firm had some shit to do with this. And the discord and the rift that's going on in the family. Who was planting these stories?
Against Meghan to suit other people's agendas.
Suit other people's agendas. Whose agendas? There's so many questions. And, like, I'm going to be... The 8th can't come soon enough.
It's about hatred. It's about race.
It's about hatred. It's about race.
The pain and suffering of women marrying into this institution. This
Diana was
frenzy.
beautiful. It was so interesting how Harry just said, you know, let's go back real quick. He said the actions are pretty much saying the feeding frenzy that women had to deal with when coming into this family. They showed Diana, okay? Obviously, they're talking about Meghan. And they briefly, like literally not even a second clip of Catherine being bombarded with the paparazzi and stuff. But of course they had to add that to try to be fair. But like it was very little, like a second.
This feeding frenzy.
And I didn't realize she was dating William for like 8 years or something like that. I didn't know it was that long. I know they call her Waity Katie and this, that, and another, and like it took a minute. I didn't know it was 8 years, but I can't really say shit in my situation. If y'all only fucking knew. Oh my god, if y'all only fucking knew.
I realized they're never gonna protect you.
Like, this shit is personal. Like, where the cameras are in their homes, they're in their cars, they're in this shit. Like, you see them in the car, and like, I guess there's all these cameras and things around them, and you see Meghan looking concerned and looking behind, looking out the window and shit. Like, we're prime time. Like, we're gonna be sitting in goddamn Harry's lap, knowing all the tea. This is going to create, there's no coming back from this. I don't understand how the rift is going to be fixed between these brothers and the father after this documentary coming out. How are they ever going to get back together? It is literally them saying that the royal family, there's a hierarchy, it's about hatred, it's about race, and that stories were planted to suit other people's agendas. I don't know if they're ever going to be able to come back from this shit. And then there's going to be stuff that happens, you know, with the children. And then we have the coronation coming up. Who knows if they're going to be allowed to come to that? Probably after this. Hell the fuck no. What if, you know, Kate and William become king and queen? Are they going to be able to come to that court? Are they going to be able to show their faces in England ever again without, like, having tomatoes thrown at them and shit when this comes out? Are they going to be able to step foot in England again? Because a lot of people over in the UK, they are very for the royal family. There's a lot that aren't, but they are very for the royal family. They feel strongly. They don't feel like they should be disrespected, and they feel very strongly about this situation. So I don't understand how their family is going to recover from this. I don't know how Harry and Meghan are going to be able to go and step foot back in the UK and not be fucking heckled and like signs and everything, because you know how people get. You know how people fucking get. So this is just, this is like a finality of like, this is done. A disconnect. You guys are over here. We're over here. We don't like each other. We don't want to have anything to do with each other because it's just, wow. We see Meghan and Harry sitting on the couch, and Meghan's like crying and like putting the tears away, like the drama.
Terrified. I didn't want history to repeat itself.
Oh wow.
No one knows the full truth. We know the full truth.
Oh shit! That is so, like, I don't want to say that's threatening, but it's like so like, nobody knows the full truth, but we know the full truth, and we're about to fucking tell you. But you know what they say? There's two sides to a story. with 3 sides: the other person's side, your side, and then the actual truth. So like, what's truth of Meghan and Harry is probably different truth of the royal family and Kate and William, and then somewhere in the middle is the actuality. But they're going to come out and tell their side. Now, are Kate and William just going to let that happen and just, you know, hopefully it'll just boil over and nobody will give a fuck anymore after this comes out? Maybe in like 6 months, nobody will give a fuck and they're just not going to say anything? Or are they going to hit the fuck back? Are they going to hit the fuck back? Because when I tell you, when they came to goddamn the US of A, Kate dressed down. I know I already said that. Kate dressed down, and I think that was done very purposefully. Her clothing and outfits were tailored to effing perfection. When I tell you, it looked like those dresses were like, just like sewn on her body. Unreal. That green dress, unreal. There was another like plaid dress, like unreal, the tailoring. And I think that, in my humble opinion, I think that was done because a lot of people talk shit about Meghan's outfits and about Meghan's clothing and how they're ill-fitting and they're not tailored because she likes to wear like those wide leg pants and stuff like that. And so she said, I'm going to give you the exact opposite. I'm going to give you polish. I'm going to give you tailored. So I think they are going to fight back, but they're going to do it in a more subtle way, if you understand what I'm saying. I definitely think there has to be a response. There has to be a response, but that's the trailer. I'm just like really, really shook because it's just like we're seeing firsthand the division of the royal family. And a lot of people don't give a fuck about the royal family here in the States. I actually just saw a video, Christian sent it to me because William and Kate had went to go see the Celtics play when they were in Boston. And they were interviewing some of the players after, and they were like, how did you feel playing with William and Kate sitting in the audience? Like, how did that make you feel? And a lot of them were like, it was just a normal day. I don't give a fuck. Like, they did not care at all. So me sitting here being all types of flustered and talking about this situation and like giving a fuck, there's a whole side of this that people literally could not give a fuck, okay, at all. But everybody has their interests. But I just thought it was very funny that they were just like, it was a regular day. Like, who the fuck are these people to us? Like, they're like, I don't care. I don't care. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. I also saw something about Amber is appealing to get a new trial. I knew she was going through the appeal process. But no, you're not going to try to get a new fucking trial, like another 6 weeks after your bitch ass said that you were wanting to move on and focus on being a fucking mother and we're sick of taking calls from lawyers and this, that, and the other. No, your fucking ass is not trying to get a whole other fucking trial. And then be upset when the whole thing is rehashed and your ass is still found fucking guilty and you still owe people even more money because you tried to go through another fucking trial. Is this like never ending? If she loses the appeal, can she just do it again and keep fucking doing it and keep fucking doing it until she dies so she never has to pay anybody anything? Is this going to be a lifetime thing? Because we know her bitch ass is going to take it to her grave. But like, really? Really? You owe people money. You were found to be a liar. You have had ample amount of time. You said that there was mountain of evidence. You went and did interviews and this, that. With the released documents came out. There has been nothing. You had nothing. You have nothing. There will be nothing because you were a liar and you were an abuser of the universe. And now you're somewhere gallivanting around the fucking world in hiding, crying about the fact that people can't stand your fucking ass and hate you, but saying that through other people like the Eve Barlows. No, like, you did this to yourself, and I think that's what's the most irritating and frustrating thing about this situation is that it didn't have to be this way. She did it to herself. Yet they want to whine and complain about, oh, she's attacked in the media and this, that, and another. You deserve it. You deserve it. Like, I don't understand. Like, Amber is just, like, I'm so over this chick. Like, even just seeing her face irritates the fuck out of me. There was, like, one clip that I saw that someone posted of her, like, what was it? Let me see if I can find it. Yes, there was one clip of her. Apparently it was 2017, and she was at the Justice League premiere, right? And she's going through all the crowd and everything like that, and she's signing autographs and taking pictures, but it's the most over-the-top fake shit I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. Just look at how extra the smiling. Look. Look at her. No. It's just like, what is this thing she does with her mouth in her head? It's the overacting. It's overacting of you trying to invoke an emotion that you know that you're not feeling, so you have to overdo it. Same with the Casey Anthony documentary. And I did watch the behavior panel, and they did within like the first 10 minutes say that goddamn Casey Anthony and Amber Heard, their behavior, body language behavior, are very similar to one another. But they said that Casey is the more professional actor. Now, they said that Casey is the better actor of the two. Because it's just so blatant with Amber. It's insane. It's insane. So I can't. I can't with these people anymore. Ooh. Johnny looks so fucking good. I just can't with these people anymore. I didn't even finish the Casey Anthony documentary thing. I think I left off somewhere halfway between part 2 because I just couldn't anymore. It literally became, woe is me. I'm the victim. Everybody did wrong to me. And let's completely negate the fact that I have a daughter who no longer is here on this earth, and being able to go to elementary school and, you know, do the normal, grow up and be a fucking kid. And all she's doing is talking about herself. All she's talking about is stuff, like, it's, I can't believe Peacock did that. I can't believe they did that. And if they were going to do it, they should have done it in an unbiased way. And it's very deceiving that in the beginning they're like, oh, what made you decide to talk when you don't have creative narrative? Bullshit, she didn't have creative narrative. Y'all set her up on a fucking rental, following her around. Bullshit, she didn't have control over the narrative. The way that y'all painted this fucking picture, like this woman is the fucking victim. Any way you fucking cut it, her daughter was missing for 31 fucking days and she never called the police ever. Her mother did. She never called the police. None of this shit makes sense. I'm so over these people. I'm so over people who like do shit so wrong but yet get away with it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. We see it more and more every day, but it's only certain kind of people who have that luxury to just be completely awful people and still be able to have some type of redemption or people feeling bad for them. Like, it's complete bullshit. It really, really is. But I am done rambling on here for the day. Okay, yeah. I'm done rambling on here for today. I'm at my mom's currently. This back and forth, you know. I think I'm gonna be here for the next couple of days. So I'm gonna get my dinner. And I am going to get my wine, and I am going to finish watching up some morning show if you haven't seen that. And if you watch White Lotus, please comment below. I need somebody to talk about White Lotus with. Like, if you watch White Lotus and you saw the latest like 2 episodes and stuff, let me know in the comments, because what the hell? What is going on? And I see all these theories and think pieces on TikTok, and I think it's really cool because there's so much symbolism in the imagery and the artwork, and just, it's so cool. It's so fucking cool. I love that show. If you have not watched it, check it out. There's like 2 seasons at this point. Well, they're in the middle of or near the end of season 2, but check it out. I'm gonna leave you guys here, and I hope that you're having a great Monday or a great rest of your week, and let's try to be positive and on the up and up, and just handling business and doing what it is that we need to do to progress forward in our lives. That's the energy I'm putting out. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Bye.